Just the two of us.
Oh, thank God.
It's been, I can't even count, but months.
It's been a while, and like we didn't talk about taking a break.
No, we didn't.
We both seemed to need it.
Yeah, for different reasons, but the dust has settled.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Here we are.
And better.
Possibly.
Not than ever, but better maybe than before.
Better than before. Yeah. Certainly we have been better in the past.
Yep.
But we've both been through a lot of upheaval.
There's been a lot of change.
Yeah, changes in the air.
Do we want to share what change has happened?
Sure.
Or do we want to keep it quiet?
Well, I feel like you have a big one that is not, super crazy to say.
Sure. I did move apartments.
Okay.
To my new, what is going to likely be my permanent home for the foreseeable future.
You're going to die there.
I'm going to die there. I'm going to die there.
Hopefully in like 65 years.
Oh, minimum.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, I would like it to be long and fruitful the years ahead of me. Please. Blue moon. And I don't think that I was prepared for like quite how much of a toll the transition would take on me. Like, you know me, I'm a routine girl through and through. I have my spots, like everything is just kind of orchestrated just so.
Mm-hmm.
And I also love my cozy spaces. So to be in a place that was surrounded by like dust and boxes and then to not have my routines, I was really out of my depth for a few weeks.
But you made it through.
But I made it through.
And it sounds like, where are you guys now?
We're now in the phase that some would call fun, where you can like
sure, not me, but others.
Some might, yeah. Me personally, no. Where we're like trying to buy new furniture, we're trying to figure out what's going to be what. But I like to be settled. Like I don't like the ambiguity of like what piece of furniture is going to go there in place of this stack of books that we have no home for. Like I like when things have a home immediately.
And are you guys like, I imagine, this is your big adult home.
Sure.
So are you, what echelon of furniture are we looking at? Are we going straight to article?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
In fact, what we've done, me specifically, is I have, and actually this is a great topic of conversation. I forgot my Facebook password for like 5 years.
Oh, that's none of my business.
None of my business. Yeah. But then people were saying, Isabelle, you need to get involved in Marketplace.
Everyone talks about it.
So many people, all of my favorite things in all of my friends' homes come from the Marketplace. Mm-hmm. And so I said, I'll find my password. What resulted was me realizing that the whole thing is tied to my Hotmail account, izzyking25@hotmail.com.
Mine is carey893@aim.com.
Of course.
Yeah.
And so, of course, like getting the forgotten password sent to my Hotmail was a non-starter. Can't do that. So I can't even tell you what I did, but the hoops that I had to jump through to make a new password.
Right. Because then they're like, okay, you don't know your password. Can't get into your email. Here's the code we sent to like an old man 3 blocks from you. Could you go find him?
So based on your security questions, it's going to go to the childhood home you grew up in California.
It's going to be, who was your best friend growing up? And then you have to kind of rack your brain for who you might have guessed that would be 25 years ago.
Right. And guess what? We sent it to not their current address, but the apartment they lived in before.
Right.
So if you could get there within the next maybe 24 hours, you can get back in. So I did a lot of that.
Okay.
And the long way of saying that I think we're going to furnish with some Marketplace things. But the byproduct of being back on Facebook is I realized that my middle school love has a baby. Hello, heartbreak.
Hello, heartbreak.
Are you kidding?
My old friend.
Don't make me sing.
Damn, that must be tough.
And of course, in my deluded mind, I'm like, this guy obviously still thinks of me. Like, I'm the one that got away. And there he is, happy.
Look, this is the thing. We can't trust what these people are posting.
It's so true.
He's unhappy. He misses you. He wishes this kid would go away.
And every time he looks in his child's eyes, he says, I see a little bit of her in you.
Yeah, no, if I've learned anything from being on social media. It's that whatever people are posting, the opposite is true.
The opposite is true.
So he doesn't even have a baby.
He doesn't have a baby and he's single. And every single day he looks up at the stars and he says, where is she?
Yeah.
In this moment, are we looking at the same blue moon?
Right. You are. And it's that Bruno Mars song.
Wow. So yeah, Facebook is just a place where all of your middle school friends announce their babies.
It is crazy how it's like Facebook is for middle school friends announcing their babies. Your like great aunt Betsy, you know, talking about how abortion is sin.
Of course.
And purchasing one of your most beloved coffee tables.
Yes. Yes.
Those are like the three things.
Heirloom furniture possessions. Also back to like the aunts who post on Facebook. I'm like, how is it that you don't understand how to like operate anything, but you can make bespoke graphics about how much you hate abortion?
You can make infographics about how Trump is the second coming.
Yeah, that is a 16:9 perfectly designed graphic about
gorgeous. I think that Facebook has some feature.
Like, they must.
Because the grandmas, they shouldn't know how to do
They shouldn't know how, but and yet it be bespoke on that
it's
timeline.
Bespoke as fuck. I was using bespoke the other day and I was just like, yes.
It's our word.
It's literally, we made that.
It's our word. Much like my middle school love and his wife making a baby, we made something actually more powerful.
Agreed. Is the wife in the picture?
Yeah.
And is she beautiful?
Guess what color her hair is?
Blonde?
Of course.
Yeah, I knew it.
Obviously. I feel like all of my ex-loves, one in middle school, they rebuke me specifically by marrying women with blonde straight hair. I'm like, I get it.
They meet a woman and they say, this is the opposite of Isabelle. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go to the altar.
Locked and loaded. Ring City, baby.
But honestly, like that is, they're making decisions based on you still. Even if it's in rejection of you, it's still, you are the center.
That is so sharp. That is so sharp.
We have to keep this in mind when we experience
100%. A rebuke of me is still actually all about me.
You're still, I mean, that song, Love Me or Hate Me, is still an obsession. Love Me or Hate Me, that is the question.
That song went unreasonably
triple platinum. Triple platinum on my MySpace page.
Big time. Was that by the same people who did Pop the Glock?
Maybe.
Do you know the song Pop the Glock?
Probably not.
Similar energy.
Yeah. That song, I mean, the fact that it came out in like when I was in 5th grade and we all were obsessed with it. And I really don't think I understood the message.
No.
Until literally like this year.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, you were spitting facts. Like that's actually poetry and philosophy.
Yeah.
Is like you making that connection of people loving you or hating you. It doesn't matter. It's still an obsession.
It's still an obsession. Oh my God. Yeah. It's still a fixation, babe.
Yeah.
I do love to think about the songs that I fixated on in middle school, having no clue what they meant. But they were, of course, like canon and important to me.
Can you name one?
One of them was Pretty Handsome Awkward by The Used. This was like
you have such cooler music taste.
I would implore you to listen to the song before you say cooler. It was when I was like getting into screamo music to impress a friend.
Sure.
But then like I flirted so hard with this friend that I like actually became obsessed with the music.
Wait.
So anyway, yeah, The Used. Check them out.
Did you have MySpace?
No, I actually never had. My parents were pretty uncool about me having social media.
Yeah, mine were too, but I think just being the youngest, they were like, whatever, do your thing.
So was the Obsession song your song?
No, actually. It was a lot of other people's songs. I'm sure it was mine at some point, but I really don't think it resonated with me at the time because I was like, you're being kind of mean.
Of course.
Right? Like, why do you want people to hate you? Why are you like trolling us? Whatever.
Sure.
So mine was I remember having a long time having it be Everything Is All Right by Motion City soundtrack.
Yeah. Yeah.
And honestly, I stand by that.
I also have a question, like, were the MySpace songs that you actually liked, or was it like a virtue signal? Like, I am into music like this, wink, wink, but I'm actually not.
I mean, I would liken it to like people posting a song on your Instagram story.
Sure.
Like, I think it's a combination of this, although it's like when it's on your MySpace, that's your one song.
Right.
For however long you choose to have that up. So I do feel like for me, it felt like, of course, this is a song that I like, but also I want it to like represent me somehow.
Yeah. I'm really afraid that mine, based on that phase of life, would have been I'm a Flirt by R. Kelly.
Yeah, I think there's just a lot of cringe to go around from that period of time.
Yeah.
But lucky you that you didn't have to experience the horrors of the top 8.
No. And it's funny because I want to say that it was like a distinctly like US thing, because I was in Singapore when MySpace was like having its heyday.
Moment.
So I would, of course, come home over the summer and like troll. And by troll, I mean like spy on what my cousins were doing on their MySpace pages and kind of like through osmosis understand like, oh, this is, and I love to imagine like, oh, if I had one, this is what I would do. Here's what the color would be. Here's what the song would be. Here's what my picture would be. The picture, by the way, a trucker hat that I got. I have this picture somewhere on a digital camera, and I took it with like thinking that it would become my MySpace picture. But I went to some mall in Singapore and I got a like trucker hat spray painted with my last name on it.
I can see it so vividly.
Black trucker hat, pink spray paint king. And it was me against a wall staring just like longingly at the camera.
I mean, that's literally perfect. I mean, the fact that your name is King, there's a lot to do with
There's
that.
a lot there. Yeah, it's like a complete missed opportunity that I never had a MySpace with a last name like this.
I know.
Yeah.
But also it's like you were saved and spared so much trauma. Because also there was like such a darkness to MySpace, not even in like the social hierarchy in the top 8 of it all, but like MySpace was really where I was getting all of the like chain email kind of things.
Oh my God.
But they were like in a DM, like messages.
Do you mean the ones that were like, send this to 15 people or else someone's going to murder you in your sleep?
Yeah.
I took those really seriously.
Me too. And then there were certain ones that weren't really like send this to 5 people, but it was like, here's a really fucked up story. Like about like a girl who gets cheated on with her best friend and her boyfriend cheat on her. And like it's really fucked up. And I think like being 12 and like being exposed to like stories like that, it was really dark and scary.
Completely. Yeah. It was a lot of fear mongering.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they knew. It's kind of like the spam callers who call like 80-year-olds in Arkansas and it's like, hey, so we kidnapped your grandson. It's like, yeah, we're going to make some money off of this. Like sliding into my DMs on a MySpace page saying like, hey, like Bloody Mary's going to come kill you in your sleep if you don't send this to 15 people.
It's like you've reached your target audience.
You know what I'm doing.
Yeah. You know I'm going to be going through my contacts.
Yeah. And I've got 3 contacts. So that means that it's mom, dad, and my one friend whose phone number I was allowed to have.
What about your brothers?
My brothers were too little to have a phone at the time.
They didn't have an email address you could send it to?
No, but at the time, like I would have probably made them like a ghost email address to be like, this is for the forwarding.
This is for all of us, for all of us to not have bad luck for 10
And ultimately,
years.
It's Bloody Mary protection. That was my greatest fear. Seeing her in the mirror.
You have a really big thing with Bloody Mary.
To this day, I'm like, I don't like being in a public bathroom alone.
Who is she?
I can't even remember the lore. I feel like she's like a moaning Myrtle figure, like someone who just gets like trapped in a bathroom forever.
Damn.
But she was bloody and that was scary.
That is scary. Yeah.
Have you been seeing, speaking of scary things, all of this content online about backrooms?
I've seen a little bit.
What is it?
I don't really know, honestly.
It's freaking me out.
People are like annoying me. Like, why do we have to talk about stuff so much?
like, right. And why is it that one thing?
Right. And if you're so obsessed with it, like, go on Reddit. Like, take this over to Reddit where I don't have to see it.
Exactly. Threads is for the universal, I find.
Yes.
I hope. What I yearn for is that.
Yes.
But yeah, I woke up this morning and it's like, not that I would ever want to watch the 3rd season of Euphoria, but I literally woke up and the first thing that I learned is like how the final episode ends.
What happens?
Am I going to say it? Is that okay?
We can give a spoiler alert. I'm not going to watch it because it seems like trash.
Okay. Well, if you exist online, you've probably seen the news and spoiler alert, Rue dies.
I was going to say, if I had to guess, Rue dies.
I mean, I feel
because it's let me just go to the most predictable fucking stupid ending.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, that they were leading us to that from the very beginning of the show. But anyway, it was that and 3 canon scenes in back rooms that people thought was really freaky.
But where are the back rooms? Back of what?
I don't know. I saw the pictures and was like, this looks like Severance. Is it Severance? It's not. It's something completely different.
We should get a backrooms expert on the pod.
We should. Ash. I feel like Ash has seen it.
Oh.
Apparently there's a lot of good scary movies out now.
I haven't seen Obsession yet.
Obsession is like kind of it feels to me like Weapons adjacent. Like that's how much online conversation I'm hearing about it.
Yeah.
I know nothing about it, and watching it would probably ruin my life for the rest of the year. But.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that it has to do with like the relationship between men and women. So that's always an iconic subject matter, especially in this day and age.
Of course.
I saw The Sheep Detectives.
Oh.
Did you?
No. Is that animated?
So it's CGI.
Oh.
Sheep.
Is it related to like the Wallace and Gromit universe?
No.
How am I to know?
No, but I get why you think that.
Totally. I mean, they were all about sheep, Sean.
Like Chicken Little or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was sheep involved with them as well. But no, it's not claymation.
Oh, okay.
Which I feel like Wallace and Gromit is.
Totally.
I used to kind of be into those.
We were a big Wallace and Gromit household.
It's like, it almost feels like a fever dream.
Yes. Do you know those movies where you have to eat what's pictured in the movie because it looks that appetizing?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in Wallace and Gromit, they would have cheese and crackers.
Sure.
Oh my God. It was impossible not to have Cabot cheese and those like buttery crackers and not hoover them down while you were watching, because
that's
what could be yummier looking than clay cheese?
Did you guys like watch Wallace and Gromit as a family?
Totally.
Oh my God.
Totally.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
I really feel like Wallace and Gromit doesn't really get its flowers because people are off put by the whole claymation thing.
Right.
But claymation is like truly one of the hardest art forms that there is, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I don't really know how they did that, if like they were using digital art or something at that point. But
right. I mean, we saw that Parks and Rec episode.
Exactly. I think about it often.
It's going to go ahead and take a really long time to do something.
And it's one of the funniest things to ever happen.
But back to the sheep.
Yeah, it's not claymation. It's not Wallace and Gromit. It's just CGI sheep that talk.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really know that going into it. I kind of thought the sheep thing was like a red herring. I had not really. I had just heard sheep.
You're like, oh, there's actually sheep.
Yeah, no, I was like, and also that the sheep are the main characters,
right?
Like I sort of was thinking that it was going to be like mostly about humans, and then like the sheep kind of play a role somehow. But no, it's mostly about the sheep.
Fascinating. Is it like Planet Earth adjacent, or do they talk? Like what? I guess I just need to maybe read up on it.
You trying to figure out this movie is funny. No, it's not Planet Earth. It's what it sounds like. The sheep are detectives.
Oh, of course. Yeah, obviously.
And there's spoiler alert in the beginning of the movie. There's a death. There's a murder.
Okay.
And the sheep
on sheep crime, or like
human on human crime.
Okay.
And then the sheep decide to take it upon themselves to solve the mystery.
Mm-hmm.
And they do it. They do a good job.
They did it.
And they have help from a bumbling police officer played by Cousin Greg.
Of course.
Who has a British accent.
Oh, yes. I've seen content about this.
Yes.
And I'm happy that sheep come out on top, because I do feel like they are some of the most misunderstood animals in the animal kingdom.
There's this whole sort of theme within the movie about how being a sheep has this negative connotation, and how they're, people think that they just follow the pack and they don't have their own thoughts. And some of them fit the stereotype, but then a lot of them don't. And it's powerful stuff.
Well, what could be more powerful than rebuking the idea that you follow a pack? Like, what could be more powerful than showing that the one sheep who leaves the pack is capable of solving something grand.
Wow. And they also did have another sort of subplot about like the black sheep trope, which is another
of course
thing that we talk about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And there's certain sheep that get kind of ostracized from the pack.
Mm-hmm.
And we learn that that's typically not the right thing to do.
Of course not.
You should be nice to all the sheep.
Yeah, with open arms and hooves.
And hooves, of course.
Yeah. And they're also like, they're often, of course, like sacrificial. Like they are, I read this book recently, and like one of the most harrowing scenes in the book, which was not supposed to be a harrowing scene, was a scene where a farmer's sheep flock gets mauled by a dog. And they kind of like skirt over it as a way to be like, oh, like the sheep were mauled, but the guy who owns the dog comes in, and like the relationship between the guy and the farmer forms. Like it was like a vehicle to bring two characters together.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to the next page and I was like, wait, are we just going to skirt over the murder of these
right
innocent sheep?
Right. And your ravenous, monstrous dogs?
Come on now.
Yeah. There's a very similar, almost like Lion King-esque scene with the sheep and some dogs.
Oh, I can already feel the impact. There's something so sinister about an animal so innocent.
I know. Especially when they can speak English.
Right. Especially when they're detectives.
But what was funny is that like we as the audience hear them speaking in English.
Right.
But then sometimes it'll sort of shift into giving us the perspective of what the characters are hearing. And it's always just,
that's my favorite part.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
But can I say something about what happened at the movies?
Yeah, of course.
Because I was with someone,
mm-hmm.
and we were going to the movies. It was a date.
How early in the courting was the movie going experience?
I mean, we're still early.
So very early.
It was like probably our 4th or 5th date.
Okay. I just love a movie date. So
I know.
Fun.
Me too. And it was like an afternoon. It was raining. Like it was great. But like we got into the movie, sat down, and we're just like chatting because the movie hasn't started yet and the lights are on.
Of course.
We got shushed.
No.
By an old man. Okay, he wasn't that old, but he was a man sitting in front of us. He turned around and shushed us and acted like we were disrupting his family in their time at the movies.
I'm sorry. Talking during like the commercials, the trailers.
Yes.
That's pretty well known as being fair territory.
Fair game. The lights are on and people are still like trickling into their seats.
Yeah. No, I would have shushed him right back. I hope you did.
I didn't, and I was so annoyed. And it put me in a bad mood right before Sheep Detectives. And I was just trying to watch my movie. And then of course afterwards I was like, the first thing I said was like, fuck that guy.
100%. Yeah. By the way, didn't clock any of the movie.
Didn't take anything in about what was going on because I was just angry that this man was getting to enjoy the film.
And he was with people too?
He was with his family. He had like a wife and kids.
See, if my father shushed someone like that, I would be humiliated.
Yeah.
Like, that's ultimately embarrassing and sad for the children and the wife.
And by the way, it was during a commercial for Toy Story 5, which then subsequently had like multiple more trailers and product placement integrated into the movie-going experience.
Right.
I'm like, I really don't think that you're going to miss out on anything. I'm sure y'all are going to go see it and you're going to enjoy the Taylor Swift song.
I think that the way that parents behave in movie theaters is like a lens into how that household is probably conducted.
Yes.
I'm like, y'all probably have to watch movies in silence together. And what could be more harrowing than that?
Seriously.
Like, good movies warrant some friendly banter.
Also, like, I feel like it's only at a children's movie that you get that kind of behavior.
Completely.
And it's like, stop modeling this to your kids. That
Right.
It's like, okay to dictate like in some kind of fucking tyrannical way whether or not I get to talk to my friend.
Right. We're not ruining your movie.
We were literally just chatting.
And by the way, what a perfect way to convince me that I need to now talk during the movie just to piss you off.
Oh yeah. And by the way, I would never talk during the movie because I'm not like that.
No, I'm paid good money to be there.
I hate the assumption that I'm like being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Because I would never talk during the movie.
No.
But it was the fucking commercials when the lights were on.
Yeah. Oh my God. And to like cast you in that light in front of like someone who's new on the scene with you, it's like,
oh
that's
my God,
not
humiliating.
Me. Yeah.
No, and like it was like humiliating for both of us because we both were like being chastised by this man.
What could be more embarrassing than like a public shaming by a stranger?
And it's like, girl, we are trying to develop a romantic connection. Like, can you not
let us gab.
Throw water on that right now?
Please. The electricity is building.
Yeah. So anyway.
Did you guys share popcorn? Did you share snacks?
We did share popcorn, and I got a Coke Zero, and he got a cherry icy.
Yes. I like this guy.
And I appreciated that.
Yeah. I feel like people's go-to movie snacks are very revealing about them.
Mm-hmm.
Like very early in my relationship with Parker, he was like, this is how it's going to go. It's going to be a large full sugar Coke and Twizzlers. And I was like,
okay,
you're just crazy enough where this might work.
See, I really respect that combo.
Mm-hmm.
It would never be what I chose.
Never.
Because I need there to be the contrast of salty and sweet.
It's really important to me.
So that's why I like a Coke Zero with some popcorn. And then maybe we go crazy and get like some Bunch of Crunch.
Yes. Yeah. For me, an ideal combination would be something like I get popcorn and the other person gets like Milk Duds or Junior Mints, like something a little chocolatey.
Yes.
And it's not all the time, but sometimes peanut M&Ms are available. And if that's the case, that's like game over.
Well, and I'm still like upset because at one point after we were shushed, my date offered me some of his cherry icy, but I was in such a distraught mood.
It's like, I can't stomach that right now.
I don't even have the taste for it right now.
Quite frankly, I've lost my appetite.
As I stuff popcorn into my face. But like, I really was just like, no, it's fine. Like,
God.
And then now I'm mad because I actually did want to try it.
Of course, because how often do you get like the opportunity to suck down a cherry icy?
And I haven't had one of those in, it's gotta be 20 years.
Oh my God. Well, were you part of the like lore growing up of like going to 7-Eleven and getting every single icy flavor?
I love the idea of it. But no, I wasn't like into the convenience store crowd.
So I wasn't either until maybe like junior year of high school when like my friend was smoking weed and I was like, can I like watch? Oh. Is that it's like cool?
Can we go to 7-Eleven?
Yeah. And of course, as you know, I was in like an anti-junk household. So me at the nozzle, I'm going all in.
Yeah.
Coke and blue Raz were my two kind of like.
And you like them together?
Well, I would do separate and then like I would taste separate just to like get the palate
get the
warm.
Yeah,
of course. And then ultimately I would pump them together and it would turn this like horrific purple brown color. But yeah, large, I would guzzle them down.
That sounds really good.
It was so refreshing and delicious.
And do you find that there is a difference between the like 7-Eleven like slushy and then the movie theater icy?
I told you I've never had an icy. I know.
I used to be really into them when I was like in middle school.
I have to imagine it's same, like sugary chemicals and ice.
Yeah.
But actually, this is an interesting question. Do you like ices? Like when you go to an ice cream place and there's like an ice option versus an ice cream option.
I'm never going to choose that over ice cream.
See, I'm not either, but like I've recently become privy to like the pro ice culture. And I'm like, if you're offered ice cream, that seems like a no-brainer. It's the same as like Rita's. Did you ever have a Rita's?
Oh yeah,
like
people love
frozen
like
custard?
water ice. Yeah.
I'm like,
people love water ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I have to say is, what the hell with snow cones?
Yeah.
Why were we ever doing that?
Yeah.
Why was it ever positioned as like this is a fun treat when it's literally just ice with some syrup on it that tastes bad?
Yeah. In a paper cone.
In a paper cone that's, by the way, getting soggy as soon as you put it in your hand.
Yeah, I'm like, great. I reached the bottom. I'm eating the cone like it's a wafer cone. I'm like,
I hate it.
Yeah. I also have this memory of this guy in Bethesda, Maryland, growing up, where it was like a snow cone like machine, and he was famous. He was Bethesda famous, so yeah, big deal. But what was his name? Oh, Clayboys. It was like his name was Clayboys.
Okay.
And he had this cart and he had all of the syrupy flavors. And then he had like a big container where he would scoop the ice into the cup. And my one memory is that he was fucking covered in bees.
Covered in bees.
Covered in
Yeah, probably because that sweet.
Of course, that
syrup.
good.
That good.
That good.
They love that.
So you really had to like wait in line, shaking, quaking to your core for fear that you would be my girled. You remember the
what
scene
is that?
with Macaulay Culkin?
Does he get
devoured
by bees?
He gets mortared by bees.
Really?
Yeah. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Spoiler, much like Rue, Macaulay Culkin dies in My Girl.
Damn.
From bee sting.
Wow.
I hope I'm not making that up.
I wouldn't want that job.
No, it's like you really have to be one. You know how they say like about beekeepers, like it's all about the energy that you bring to the table. So I think this guy just knew like we are simpatico. Like,
I mean, it really speaks to his character.
Big time.
Like I get why he was famous in Bethesda.
Yeah, it's like, but an interesting dichotomy. Like I love to serve the children, but I am going to be surrounded by wasps and bees while I do so.
Let me ask you this. As we head into the summer months.
Sure.
The ice cream truck rolls up to your block. What are you getting?
This is a stressful question. And I had a feeling you would ask it. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't going to ruin my day as it is to do, Toll House cookie sandwich.
100%.
That's for me. Like that, to me, that is a perfect dessert.
Yeah.
I love chocolate chip cookies.
Couldn't agree more.
The one issue I do have is, of course, like the first bite, the front of your teeth getting really cold.
Right. But that's going to happen with anything.
But that's kind of course, like part of the furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to clock in with that. That would be my first choice. What about you?
Well,
no,
please,
no. You
please.
first.
No,
because I had a second option.
Okay, go.
Which is the strawberry shortcake eclair pop.
Right.
Those were my two, or the chocolate one, but the strawberry one was unique and divine to me.
Have you tried the Van Leeuwen like dupes of those?
No.
They make them and you can buy them at the store and they're like, I think they're called like nostalgia pops or something.
Of course they
I
are.
forget. But they're basically the same except like they don't taste that good.
Yeah, I'm like, because you probably took away like 75% of the sugar that we love.
Yeah, right.
They probably tried to like make it,
organic custard,
cashew flavored or something. It's like, just do it the normal way.
So mine would also, I was gonna say the Toll House cookie sandwich.
I mean, obviously,
because we're sisters,
we're aligned.
However, really to my core, I'm a soft serve girl. So I want to get a twist soft serve in a cone with rainbow sprinkles.
Yep.
Sorry, I know it's a classic, but it's just so good and it's a perfect summer treat.
Totally. Well, okay, so of course I'm referencing like the out of the box ones, but like my ice cream order usually is cookies and cream in a cup.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like, I'm realizing not a lot of people are doing cookies and cream these days. I'm like, this is kind of like the original naughty flavor. It's like,
I feel like we all understood peanut butter and jelly were like an iconic duo.
Yeah.
But then we got to cookies and cream and it's like, oh, she is that girl.
She is that girl. She's been that girl. Diva down.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Have you been to Cafe Pana?
No, but trust me, it's come across my desk.
Let's go.
We should.
I'll wait in that line with you.
Ice cream dates.
Ice cream dates. To plan world domination for Blondering.
Of course. Business meeting.
Because you deserve to have they have a flavor called cookies and Pana. Pana apparently means cream. Mm-hmm. So, and it is the most decadent cookies and cream ice cream you've ever fucking had.
It's like the whipped one, right? It's like, and they like slap it across the top of the cup. And
it's like oddly, it's very soft ice cream.
Yeah.
It's not when you go into, it's not like you have to carve a statue into clay when you're trying to get it. It's like super good, super creamy. You got to try it. And they have a lot of other flavors too that I haven't tried yet.
I got to say one more thing about cookies and cream.
Please.
Because it's always for me a toss up between something like cookies and cream and cookie dough.
Right.
But what I've learned about cookie dough is that if you get a scoop that under indexes on cookie dough and chocolate chips, guess what you're fucking eating?
Vanilla ice cream.
You're eating vanilla ice cream.
Yep.
You paid a premium to eat the most basic scoop on the market. And again, it's like, I don't do it often. So when I do it, I have to know that my like square footage, my square inch to mouth to ice cream ratio has to be densely packed with what I came there for.
You are speaking truth right now.
I am. And I feel like no one's saying it.
No, and like, yeah. I don't really fuck with cookie dough that much anymore for that reason.
Yeah. It's the same reason. Like for me, like a peanut butter chip, I fuck with a peanut butter chip. But if I'm not getting at least 5 peanut butter chips, I'm out.
Well, and this is why I feel like something like Ben & Jerry's Half Baked or those kinds of concoctions end up doing really well, because it's like there's going to be at least like 4 different textures and flavors within one single bite.
Yes, it's because I think that they've adopted the like McFlurry approach, which is that it's got to be blended together.
Yeah.
By the way, McFlurry is up there with like, that's like top tier ice cream.
Agreed. Did you ever go, and maybe they had this at 7-Eleven, but at Wawa, they used to have these like, maybe they still do, but I don't go to Wawa. Like you would get a cup basically out of the freezer, and it was like what was it called? It was like
Zone.
A milkshake.
Was it called because they were, oh man, Zone something.
I'm not sure if Zone is right.
It's probably not.
But it was like the milkshake was pre-made, and you would put it inside this like machine, and the machine would like churn it up.
Yeah.
And they were really good.
See, I feel like no one is like talking about ice cream as much as they were when we were younger. Like Dippin' Dots, make your own milkshake. I'm like, we were having fun with dairy, and now everyone is fucking scared of it.
Now it's all dot cake. Have you seen this dot cake?
Of course, where they like,
and they put the spoon on it and they go.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I'm like, I gotta watch at least 5 of those videos before I go to bed. They're soothing,
but it's like a classic internet thing of like, so it's dot sprinkles on a cake. Like
this is like when people were like, okay, hack healthy cheesecake, and they were putting like Biscoff into Siggy's yogurt. Where I was like, okay, so just like what I used to do with graham crackers and milk.
Well, it's like same thing with that, like the viral pasta where it's like tomatoes, cheese, and pasta.
It's like, so you just mixed it all together.
Kind of like a classic combo.
Yeah, but of course, but you have to like throw the slab of feta down.
And it's really about the novelty of the slab of feta.
It's the slab of feta. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
People love the idea of putting a slab of feta, throwing in some tomatoes, and throwing it in the oven. Look, I get it. And I would love to make that pasta sometimes.
Oh, and like, give it its flowers. It's delicious. It's classic. It's simple. It's easy to do, easy to execute, fast to eat. Like,
but it's a lot of that on the internet of like, we're definitely reheating nachos from like decades ago.
Yeah. I'm like, I had an easy bake oven. I know the tricks of the trade. Mm-hmm. Don't worry.
Right.
We're good.
Look, I went to the culinary school of easy bake.
Yeah. Actually, the first time in recent memory that I threw up from food was after I made my own easy bake oven cookies.
Really? Wait, in recent memory?
Yeah, it's been a minute since I like have had, well, actually, I don't get food poisoning often.
Okay.
Knock on our brand new coffee table.
Our brand new wooden table.
By the way, new credenza, new mid-century modern coffee table.
So you liked it?
We're elevating. Yeah, getting sick from food poisoning was one of my greatest fears, in addition to dying in my sleep.
Of course.
And so every night I would ask my mom, do you think I'm going to die in my sleep tonight? And if she said no, I'd be like, do you think I'm going to throw up? She'd be like, both are maybe on the table, but I don't think they're going to happen tonight. So yeah, one time I can like name the memories of the bad food experiences. Chicken tenders from Safeway, yarfed them up. Easy bake oven cookies, salmonella probably.
Yeah.
Red Hook Tavern burger.
Damn.
But I had like 2 Negronis, a martini, and ham croquettes before the burger.
That was not food poisoning. That was alcohol
just
poisoning.
That was just indulgence.
And I had alcohol poisoning recently, and I have that most weekends.
Totally.
If I drink, I have alcohol poisoning.
Do you pukies?
Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean, I can pretty much say like, yeah, if I go out and go like pretty hard, it's likely, and it's mostly self-inflicted, because in the next day I'm feeling like shit. I know what's gonna make me feel better, so I just go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Oh, so you're a trig.
Yeah.
A trig girl.
Yeah.
God, it's never been me.
I just can't
stomach
tolerate
feeling
the feeling of nausea.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big time.
So I did have a pretty tough one recently. Where was I that I was eating? Oh yeah. Yeah, over Memorial Day weekend. It was like, sorry, this is so gross, but like.
No, it's important to draw awareness towards what's making us feel ill so that other people can avoid it.
It's just like when you go to dinner and then it's like the next morning you feel like shit.
Yeah.
That stuff is not digested. So whatever you have coming up, it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah.
So, hey, if you want to know how my Memorial Day weekend was, that's how it was.
Well, now that we're on the topic, what did you do?
I was here.
Worst weather ever.
Yeah, it was raining. I recorded a podcast. Different pods.
What the heck?
The review Housewives of New York City.
Oh, actually, I saw that.
Yeah, it was fun.
What did you? Which like media universe of them did you review?
We were doing. So she was doing season 3. We were just capping off season 3. Everyone who was we was like a bigger roundtable recording with like 5 of us.
Oh, fun.
And we were all like previous guests from different episodes. And then we were recapping and talking about the 3-part reunion. So it was like very vintage, 2008 vibes.
Yeah. 3-part reunion referring to Summer House or referring
to Real Housewives? Real Housewives of New York City season 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But I did also watch Summer House reunion part 1.
Me too.
Wait, is part 2 tonight?
Tomorrow.
Okay, God.
I mean, that whole saga has me pretty chokeholded.
I need to go back. I'm gonna watch the whole show.
Yeah, me too. Because now it's, of course, I have to trace the origin stories, and like I was a Fairweather fan. I'd say like okay. I always watched like the seminal seasons of like, oh, you have to watch the season where Paige comes on, you have to watch the season where West comes on, everything in between. I kind of like.
Your reality TV habits are so elusive to me. I'm like,
totally.
Sometimes you're tapped in, and then other times when I need you to be involved, you're kind of not.
I know. That's like kind of how it goes for me.
Yeah.
And I can't explain what draws me to certain things over others, but like, yeah, this latest season of Summer House, I was like in it big time.
Yeah, I would like to watch. I think it's like going to be my next little project that I'm doing. Watch all 10 seasons.
Yep.
I think it'll be a fun little summertime summer house.
Summertime summer house, of course. So. Yeah. And then it segues very neatly into In the City, which is like on season 1. So you can kind of like kickstart another.
And I would like to watch that
universe. Yeah, I would too.
Because I like when things are based in my town.
Me too.
And I can find the local landmarks.
Yep.
And maybe even spot some people at some point.
Yep.
Not that they matter to me, but.
No, they don't. But it's always fun to see a white whale in the wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you did the podcast. Anything else?
I went to a like record listening party thing for Cleo Sol's album Mother.
Fun.
And it was beautiful and gorgeous.
How do you find out about these things out of curiosity?
This was something that my friend Leah texted me about and was just like, do you want to come to this? And I was like, yeah.
I feel like there was like another thing that you went to at like some brownstone. Some listening
that was the same
party.
thing. That was Leah also.
Okay,
she's very tapped in.
Cool.
And that was through a bar that I forget the name of the bar.
Okay.
But they will do little like, that was a live music thing, which was so sick. It was like live music, Aki Burmese, like in this little brownstone. He was so sweet. We were all singing with him. Like it was so fun.
I'm having this like every now and then I'll be like, how do people find out about things?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my time is spent either in my apartment or doing a weird loop around Prospect Park or in front of you at this lovely studio.
Which, like, hey, what more could you ask for?
I mean, it's peak existence to me, but it's like, how do people find out about other things to do?
Yeah. I will say on TikTok, I've been getting some videos of like girls being like, here's fun stuff to do in New York this weekend.
What the heck?
And there's a lot of like markets and things like that.
All right. So. That needs to, I feel like because you've said it, it'll grace my feed, of course.
Hopefully.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like word of mouth, and like my roommate always knows where things are. She's always going to the latest cool party.
Yeah, your roommate is very tapped in.
Yeah, she's extremely tapped in.
Yeah. And I feel like you've been like welcomed into Nick's culture. According to your social media presence, like
I mean,
and you're threading about it too.
I'm threading about it. No one appreciated my tweet about Wemby.
I thought that was pretty spot on.
I thought it was too. But yeah, I think that I guess like the algorithm doesn't like when I talk about sports.
Right.
Because it's not my thing.
Right, of course.
And they want to put me in a box and I'm saying no.
Well, actually, this is funny. I was in the park yesterday and this group, first of all, like 2 groups of people separately doing field games. And one of the games,
like wheelbarrow race,
basically.
Okay.
Yeah, our favorite. One of the games was like a row of people on one side and a row of people on the other, and they all have balloons. And the point of the game was to run and pop the balloon on the other person.
Okay.
So my back was facing towards this group of people, and all of a sudden it's like a barrage of popping sounds.
Literally,
and I'm
awful.
like, we are being gunned down. I was like,
we can't be playing these games in this day and age.
Take your bubble popping game like somewhere else.
I think when we solve the crisis and we don't have people getting shot all the time, I think we can reconsider.
Totally.
We can bring that topic up for discussion and
100%.
renegotiation again. Right now is not the time.
Until then, like, yeah, we're going to have to keep like your stomach balloon popping game in private.
And the balloons were filled with air?
Air.
Not water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water would have been cute and funny. Like
water
this was
balloons
just like
are fun as fuck.
Exactly. And they don't make like a gross popping sound the way that a balloon filled with air does. So this just literally sounded like we were being gunned down on a beautiful Sunday.
Ugh.
But I bring that up because I was in the park, back to hot dogs.
Right.
Group across from me brings out a skillet and a hot plate. They pop some dogs on that hot plate. They are grilling themselves dogs.
Okay.
On their park brat.
On a Bunsen burner.
On a Bunsen burner. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I respect the dedication to the grind.
Yeah, I'm like, that is a heavy load to be bearing all the way to the middle of the park.
I don't know how people do it. The park itself is like, it's, even if I Uber there,
yeah,
and I get dropped off at like Grand Army or that whatever past
you're still schlepping into the middle.
You're schlepping for so long even after that.
Totally.
I wish that there was a way for them to Uber me like straight to where I wanted to go in the park.
That would be an interesting service.
Yeah. Or like a little
unicycle
bicycle service or like, yeah, horse-drawn carriage.
Yeah.
I don't really need like Central Park like horse shit everywhere, but
no.
We could figure out a way.
Totally.
To make it so that I don't have to walk that much.
Yeah, it's time for us to get back into the summer food kind of glory. Like,
thank you for saying that.
And here's the thing with a hot dog too. It's another thing where it's like, I don't have them that often. So when I have them, like, I'm not fucking around. Like, bun, griddled, ideally.
Oh.
Just with the grill marks.
Yeah.
I don't need something toasted, nothing fancy, but like, we're tossing it on the Coleman grill.
Yeah.
The dog also better have grill marks on it. I'm a big grilled dog girl.
You love the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. And the crunch.
That's
important to me.
Yeah. And like the smokiness of it.
And the smokiness of it. Right. Exactly. Like, I'll take a store-bought Oscar Mayer, no problem. But like, the preparation is pretty key for me.
Like the fact that when I was a kid, used to eat like a hot dog, like, but I put it in the microwave.
Same. And I would cut it into little cylinders.
It's like, we're not doing that.
Cylinders dipped into ketchup with a plastic fork.
And ideally, I also like, you know how sometimes at baseball games, they have like, it's like a brat?
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, I brought with like some onions and peppers.
And it's like, it's a hot dog, but it's just like,
it's a sausage.
It's a sausage. Yeah, with some pepper. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best.
Let's go to a baseball game.
Happily.
Okay, let's hang out this summer.
100%.
Okay. Okay, well, now that we've waxed poetic about those life experiences, we do have a closing segment on this podcast.
Oh no, it's time to go.
I know.
I'm sad.
I know.
I'm sad and scaled.
I'm sad and scaled. But we're back. Better than ever, or better than before.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, better than before is the operative word.
Yeah.
Better than before is a perfect name for
title of ep.
This episode and this whole season, actually.
Yeah. But we do have a closing segment called Message in a Bottle, where we shout out something that we are grateful for that brings us joy in the universe.
I think, have to go first because I need to keep thinking on mine a little bit.
Okay, mine is kind of lame this week because it's more of just like a book recommendation.
Yeah.
But and it's like, girl, everyone has read this book by now, but it's okay because I'm going to talk about it anyway. I read Strangers, a memoir of marriage.
Yep.
And it is impeccably written. It is captivating. And it really made me feel seen because my family fell apart in a very similar way to this woman, where it's like the dad just kind of like left and like didn't really care and didn't want custody of the kids and didn't want blah, blah, blah. Like he was just like, bye. Like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm not happy. And then like the woman is kind of left to figure out like what the hell just happened. And like, did I just like spend 25 years of my life with like a man who doesn't care about me? Like, what the fuck? It was just so good and totally lived up to the hype. If you can stomach rich people problems, you will like that book. It made me feel seen and I appreciated it.
I'm happy you said that because, of course, Book Talk is trying to get me to read it. And I feel like there was another book for a while. Maybe it was called like 3 Women.
Yes.
And I just remember that one being everywhere and never read it, but I just was like, I can't read it because it's like the book club book right now.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a missed opportunity because I think I would have loved it. And now that you've said this, I won't let this opportunity pass
You can
me
borrow
by.
my copy if you would like.
Please.
Because it was $30.
Yeah.
And it's like a hardback. It's not even that long. I don't know why books are so expensive now.
Yeah. No, please let me borrow it.
Okay.
I will give it back because I don't have any space for new books
Perfect.
in our new place. So
yeah, I would love to talk about it with you and get your thoughts.
Yeah, I would love to as well.
So that's mine. Do you have one?
I do. And it's like a message in a bottle and a sea change kind of at the same time.
Ooh.
If that's allowed.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm healing my relationship with electric CitiBikes. And so my new apartment, I love it. It's great, but it is just not as convenient to walk to certain places that I know and love. For example, Crunch Fitness, my Mecca, certain grocery stores that I love to go to. And I love to walk, but also time is fleeting and I like to salvage every moment that I have. So
right. Sometimes it's really just about efficiency, getting somewhere.
It's just like getting in and getting out.
Yeah.
And I've learned that with the CitiBike, you don't have to be going at max speed. You can just use it for the purpose that it was designed to do, which is help you get uphill in a more efficient and easy way.
Mm-hmm.
And so anyway, I've been going at my own speed and I've just been enjoying these lovely bike rides with like summer wind going through my hair. And by the way, I'm the girl now who has groceries in the front of a CitiBike. What could be cooler than that experience?
What would make it cooler is knowing that you are wearing a helmet.
You know I'm always carrying a helmet with me.
Okay, good.
Bomp Rager, that's the brand.
Okay.
And I will say, in my mind, I'm like, cool. Like I got my whole kit on, like I'm looking really chic. To catch yourself in a reflection wearing your helmet, yeah, it's gonna go ahead and be like I'm repulsed by myself.
That strap doesn't do anything for anyone.
And like, why is it sitting so high on my head? Like, what the heck is up with that?
Because it's gonna break your fall.
It's gonna break my fall. Room for impact.
There's nothing more like almost weirdly satisfying than seeing like someone's helmet like get fucked up.
Yes.
It's like that would have been your head.
That did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah, like that is the crash test dummy of that.
Yeah, and your meat oatmeal stayed all
right.
intact.
Like you're safe. Helmet took the brunt. It's totally destroyed. Guess what? You still have your brain.
100%.
That's it.
So yeah, I just like my message in a bottle, I guess, goes out to second chances and being open to new and scary experiences.
I'm happy for you. I think this is, it makes sense, right? With new living situation, being open to new directions.
And it was also occurring to me like, okay, you're basically a straight shot on an electric CitiBike from me through the park. So hello, summer. I'm going to be biking over and we're going to be doing cocktails in your backyard.
With your
my
new apartment
greenhouse. Yeah.
Okay, amazing.
If that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
Anyone's invited.
Please come over.
I would love that. I need to see the new greenhouse.
We also just like haven't been hanging out as much and it's like a huge problem for me.
Me too.
Okay.
Me too. But now that I think we've both passed through the scary season that we were both going through for different reasons.
I forget what was going on with me. I think I was just depressed.
Yeah, that's what you communicated to me.
Classic
I said,
run of the mill.
No worries. We will see each other on the other side for sure. Well, that's all I got.
Well, this was another great episode in the books.
My mood is elevated.
Let us know what you get from the ice cream truck.
Actually, this is huge. I would drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
For once.
If you made it to this far, like text us what you get from the ice cream truck. It's
important. Yeah. It matters to us.
Okay. Well,
goodbye.
Goodbye.